A little bit of news. We're not going to harp on this too long, but I guess it was reported today by Albert Breer from Sports Illustrated. The Browns have kind of had a change of heart. Originally it was reported that they didn't want to pay a penny of Baker's salary to trade him. Turns out now they're saying, hey, we'll pay a decent chunk of this for a team who wants him. I think the Browns are they're trying to be patient, but at the same time, they're like, we need to get this guy off our roster.
I'm trying to use the best word for what I think he is in that locker room right now as far as his name. And it's almost it's just kind of bad juju. You know what I mean? It just is lingering around I'm sure these guys are answering questions about it. I'm sure, they're probably getting tired of reading about it. Every time I search Cleveland Browns, Baker Mayfield is the second thing that pops up. And I'm like, my God, he's not even on our team. He won't even show up to OTAs because he's the big man, got to be the big guy in the room or whatever. But I don't know. I'm done. At first, I was kind of hey, Carolina just got 3 picks for Sam Darnold, and I think he is straight trash. He's one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever watched in my life. So I'm I agree with people who are hey, they got a 2nd, a 4th, and a 6th. Are you kidding me? This is a number 1 overall pick. Well, we messed that pick up. And it's not even that we messed it up. It's just we're moving forward, and it'd be sweet if we could have had things work out our way. But at this point, pay that money.
And I know Carolina and Seattle have said they're out, but also at the same time, do those teams now I know I've said that I don't think Baker is a big enough upgrade to change you from dumpster fire to playoff contender, but it's going to be hard to sell tickets going into the season if you're starting quarterback battles between Drew Lock and Geno Smith. You know what I mean? You want to give your fans, they want to have at least a little bit of hope. Same way your quarterback battle in Carolina is between Darnold and their rookie.
And what's the XFL guy's name?
PJ Walker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's they can say they're out on Baker and they're trying to play hardball, but at the same time, they want to be able to sell tickets and they don't want to go 1-15. So I do think Baker is a big enough. He's better than Sam Darnold by he's better.
Yes,
he is. He is definitely better than Sam Darnold, and I've made no bones about what I think of his talent. He's better than Sam Darnold. No question.
If you're Seattle, are you really willing to waste another year of Tyler Lockett's career or Chris Carson, who probably doesn't have a lot of tread left, or DK Metcalf? I mean, it's not like their roster is hey, we're straight rebuild. It's not.
No, because they got a good haul for Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Noah Fant now.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, if you look at their receivers between Lockett, Metcalf, and Noah Fant, that's a decent. If you got an okay quarterback, now the big problem too is their line is usually awful.
Well,
but I mean, we'll see if this kind of accelerates the timeline for Baker Mayfield now that the Browns have come out and said they want to pay some of his money. Just because Baker just needs, we got to get him off.
Yeah.
Like Justin said, there's no need for him to be here anymore.
Right.
I'll pray to Jesus every day for the next few nights, just hoping, please, Lord, make this happen for me.